So dial up a dunk. Looking good, MP. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Lauri Markkanen, Duren out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Thunder, and it's Morant in a point. And for the Wizards, Sohan is out there with Song. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blower. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Back to Poole. Puts up a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant surveying the D. Here's Thunder. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the dunk by Sochan.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Kessler. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Sochan. Offline with his three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Carrington. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Now Sarr. Pass to Coulibaly. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Thunder. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Over to the wing. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. Thunder's got 5 points so far.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Here's Carrington. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thunder passes to Morant. Here's Thunder. Pass to Kessler. There's the screen. Markkanen. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keefe. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Wizards with possession after the three-pointer from Thunder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sochan. Grizzlies with the rebound. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 10. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Williams, he's checked in for Sochan. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Poole on the wing. To halt the run. Williams scanning the floor. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Morant gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Coulibaly with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Now, here's Poole. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 15. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
Washington shooting their first free throw tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Pass to Coulibaly. Nobody near Williams. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Thunder. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Carrington. Kessler with the rebound. Pass to Duren. They set the pick. Takes it. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. And there's a lot of size in motion. Duren like a freight train to the rim.
Our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. The offensive rebound. There's Jackson with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Pass to Williams. Lets it go from 11. Here's Sarr. Basket good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Driving inside. And it's Thunder missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
They set the pick. Morant with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. Wizards trail by 8. Sarr with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength. Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Wizards dancer. It's time to make some noise.
Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point.
Once got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. G.G. Jackson is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Blunt, and it's Thunder, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot. And it's Sochan missing. Memphis leading by 12. Blunt passes to Thunder. A 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Pass to George. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. White's checked in. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Kuzma kicks to George. Down low, here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Wells passes to Thunder. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside, White. There's the triple. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Get there.
Pass to Edey. And Capella over to help. Now, here's Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson passes to Thunder. Got a hand on it.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
And it's White missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. And the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Up top, Kuzma. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. Memphis with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Kings was all business. He finished up with 65 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. Just a fantastic night for him. The guy he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
There's the steal. Song, the pass to Poole. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Wells. Knocked away.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Inside, shoots. And it's Carrington missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Thunder passes to Morant. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Morant's got his second basket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Koulibaly. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Wells passes to Thunder. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Wizards trail by 15. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Thunder passes to Morant. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Morant against Poole. Pass to Carrington. Outside Williams. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. During the pass to Thunder. Morant against Poole. To the right side.
2 minutes.
Here's Thunder.
Second quarter. 2 minutes.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards trail by 16. Out left to the wing. Here's Carrington. Drains the three-pointer. Carrington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. With the shot. A terrific shot on the turnaround. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. Outside Williams. Pass to Song. No good on the triple. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Out to Morant. Fires from deep. The rebound by Carrington. Washington's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. Thunder. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Poole. And the rejection by Morant.
Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Wizards. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Wesley. From past the arc. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Thunder. Thunder's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Now, Sohan. Over in the corner, Poole. Here's Sohan. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Watching Jeremy Sohan develop has been so interesting. He's a strong passer and defender, but he's working hard to be a more complete player.
And he nails the third.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
A beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 9 points.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
And here's Poole for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Memphis, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that game against the Thunder, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case,
Maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Wizards.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack, or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Sohan is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Thunder.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Koulibaly with it. Markkanen on him. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Memphis moving it around. Three-pointer. Rebound, Washington.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
They set the pick. Here's Poole. And it falls over the rim and in. Poole's got 5.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can sink them when he has to.
Kessler passes to Morant. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Back to Sohan. Shoots it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thunder. The rebound by Carrington. Now Sarr. 8 points for him. And it's Carrington missing. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. To the left wing. Here's Carrington. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, Duren making his physical presence known. Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Out to the wing. Sohan with the ball. He's got 11. The Wizards with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Morant.
Well, with his quickness and physicality, it's not easy to guard Morant without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's an 18-point game. Poole on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Thunder passes to Markkanen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And, Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And, look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the shot is good. 31 points for Thunder.
Yeah, really nice to see Markkanen keeping his head up and finding the open teammate.
As we're going to break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Wizards, winding things down this season. They're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And seeing where Washington is, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Memphis.
And it's Thunder missing.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
It's Sochan, top of the key. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sochan. He's got 11. Sinks the triple. Sochan's got 14 points for the game.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Got that one up quick. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Song. To the middle. And Song throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Thunder. Outside, Markkanen. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. And the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Poole. To the left side wing. Here's Sochan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Poole, the pass to Sochan. To the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
For the Wizards. Changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Walker Kessler. Jackson comes in for Duren, and Thunder subbed in for Markkanen. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Thunder. Here's Edey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Edey. G.G. Jackson is out there at Blunt. And it's Thunder. And it's Wesley in a 2-go. All right, Stan. Hypothetical situation. Down 1. Shot clock is off. You could pick anyone in the NBA. Who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Here's George. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thunder passes to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
No good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 13. From 12 feet out, the shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thunder passes to Jackson. Over Williams. And another basket for Memphis.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
George sets a screen for Kuzma. Driving to the basket. Outside for George. Pass to Kuzma. And here is Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 20 points.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
And it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Coulibaly, he's checked in for George. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in. There's a screen. And stolen by Bay. It's tipped. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Right wing. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Plenty of space. They get the rebound. On the wing, Coulibaly. Bay passes to Kuzma. Bay with the screen for Kuzma. 5 on the clock. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Jackson. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Assisted.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 10. Pass to Coulibaly. Up top, Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Here's Thunder. Here he goes. And Capella sends it back.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around the shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. It's stolen by Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, They've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Edey. Walker Kessler comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's Markkanen in for Blunt. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
In the corner, it's Duren. They set the screen. Kessler with it. Sohan's there. Left side, Markkanen. Pass to Thunder.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good from Thunder. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
For the three, and again, Washington with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Sarr. Koulibaly with it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Well, Sohan is one of those guys that always looks for the next pass.
And another turnover here by Memphis.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Pass to Carrington. To the inside. And the dunk by Sohan.
Huge bucket by Sohan. Sequences like this demonstrate his desire to accept more of a leadership role.
The three. Drills it from outside. Thunder's got 43 points.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Pass to Sohan. Over Kessler. And it's Sohan missing.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards. So
good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And so Sohan nails both of them. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And again, Washington no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's Thunder. No good on the three.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And it's Thunder missing. Wizards trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And 101 left in the fourth quarter.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's able to hit the second one, and that turns the lead to 6.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
Back to Markkanen. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth. From 18 feet away. Here's Thunder, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, where Kessler is elite is on the boards, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those two things alone will earn you minutes.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Thunder. Can't connect from short range. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Way to bring home that W. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
They say revenge.
That the television telling lies to me. If a penny for